This is Crota giving you part 2 of a replay of 2v2. This is a game that I played on USWest just minutes ago. Here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear out these trees, yes. I'm going to clear out these trees, and I'm going to leave a row of trees here so that I can leave my mortars here, take out the shop, maybe take out the slaughterhouse, and maybe take out this crypt. And really, there's not many production buildings coming from Pixion at this time. My undead partner is in the back trying to give me moral support. I now have 3, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to the view of Pixion and turn off Fog of War. And he doesn't know any. He knows that he doesn't see anything. My mortars are currently sitting in here. They don't have sight into the base. I could start lobbying and take down the buildings, but I decide that I want to go ahead and I want to push in first. So now I push in, and all of a sudden he's getting rained down from mortars in the back, and this has got to be demoralizing. You see these mortars sitting here, and there's not much you can do. You're trying to run to the back of your base, and running to your back of the base just gets, like, you still have mortars getting rained down, so you run so far back, and then you start losing your buildings because your buildings are just sitting there. Okay, going back to my field of vision right now, turning off Fog of War. Now here, I'm fighting here with this wall of trees protecting me. I have water elementals to take down the ghouls, and I have defended footmen to help me with the fiends. Those mortars doing a great job destroying units right now. Meanwhile, I see knights coming in from Riverbs79. So at this point, I know that this strategy isn't going to work completely. That slaughterhouse just a little bit too far away, unfortunately. I am able to use the mortars in a safe position to go ahead and try to take down those knights. We do have the archmage go down, and those units just trying to take more and more, still taking damage. This fight just not very good position for them. My archmage is currently sitting at level 3, but low on hit points. I want to get to that death knight, and the death knight goes down. My mistake on not transferring the potion of greater mana from the archmage to the mountain king. That would have been a smart play. Now, at this time, I only have 44 over 60 food, so I know I'm low on units. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull back, and I'm going to start building some griffins. You know, we've already have a demoralizing blow on this fight, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull my mortars back. And I'm currently at castle, so I'm gonna start producing griffins. I already have knights being produced just for a little bit more meat. Death Knight running in, trying to get to the back, and the Death Knight, down goes the Death Knight. Death Knight unfortunately goes down, level 3 Death Knight. Now the Knight player, or the human player, is thinking, yeah, maybe I can go ahead and I can push back in. But unknowns to him, this wall of 2 heroes and bolt and this mortars is just, he's just choking up right here. So very bad position. We got level 2 on the Lich now off of that, and we have my paladin. So my paladin now has my paladin is now healing and able to go ahead and push back in. So now no more. So Crypt is now going to the back of the base, knowing that I can go ahead and take. I can use this terrain again to once again try to take down those units. I'm telling my partner that we need statues and destroyers, and if he can't go statues and destroyers, I'm going to go ahead and start building my griffin aviaries. Now I'm getting flare with this many mortars. Why not? The human player never pushes to expand, and that actually surprises me. The expansion on this map, if I was far spawn, I perhaps would have expanded. But Riverbs79 decides to go with a pure tech 2 knights. Now, knights, griffin in a tier 2 game, in a 2v2 game, you really, with your human and undead, one player needs to be at least going destroyers or griffins. There's going to be a lot of meat, there's going to be magic, and you can always expect one of those units. As a human player, if you're going up against orc, I suggest you researching the armor upgrade first. Otherwise, bats are going to be a main problem for you, but armor upgrade with devotion aura and the additional animal war training makes it so that it takes almost 2 to 3 bats to really take down, or a good number of bats to take down your griffins, and the splash damage doesn't hurt as much. Therefore, your Griffins can stay around longer, and it's really just more demoralizing to see that those Griffins are sticking around even though the Orc player is building counter units for those Griffins. Alright, back to the game. This particular game, I'm finally breaking into low upkeep. Now, I am now building Griffins, upgrading the sword armor, and look at that knight. That's so many knights in this position. But a knight overcommits himself, down goes the knight because of a bolt. I have one knight, and my partner gives it frost armor for me. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and run the knight in. Now, lobbying shard just overhead. Now, because of those fragmentation shards, those knights are just taking so much damage. Those mortars doing a very, very good job. No real units to really be able to push to those mortars in the back. Meanwhile, this one particular knight, I keep on trying to heal it. It has 8 armor, able to take a lot of damage before finally going down. But it's taken down 2 or 3 units, and it's given me enough time to get to my Griffins. So my Griffins are now in play. I'm able to bolt and bash a couple knights, and I am now trying to take down those units. They get a flame strike on my mortars, and again, all of a sudden my mortars are all in the low, so I'm going to have to go ahead and pull back. Bad play on my part. I should really just be focusing down low hit point units. The knight there that I didn't take out. I could have gotten level 4 on my Archmage, perhaps level 2 on my Paladin, but healing, we decided, okay, they're also gonna be low on hit points. I didn't see a Paladin coming from Riverbs. There's no statues really. Are statues coming out? Yeah, statues are finally coming out. So all those knights were low on hit points. The healing scroll, yes, the healing scroll does heal units, but at this point, it's not going to heal them enough. The healing scroll is really made for tier 1. He really should have bought a staff of teleportation or staff of sanctuary and started staffing those knights and using that cooldown. I mean, does he buy a staff of sanctuary? No, he buys a scroll town portal. So the staff of sanctuary is 250. A knight is 245. You can staff a sanctuary and you get a fresh 100% hit point knight. Go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and try to push further in. So try to push as far in as I can, and I think I'm able to get into. No, the one tree I didn't kill that last tree, so I'm going to go ahead and push in. I do have sight because I flared. No, I have Griffins. So I have sight to come in here, and I'm now taking out those units once again. Mortars in play. He's trying. Lich able to frost nova these units, but really unable to do any real damage. Griffins finally up, but look at those knights. Those knights using for healing scroll after 30 seconds, still getting healed. Mortar's doing a good job raining down metal shards from the sky. I do have level 2 on my Paladin. Trying to chase down that Death Knight to be able to get another town portal or Stormbolt and Bolt. Able to now take down that slaughterhouse. So able to take down more production buildings. There's only one slaughterhouse, so that is going to be a good takedown. Taking down units. Slaughterhouse is going to go down. No statues back in play. Griffins coming in, taking down Riverbs' knights. Those are fully upgraded knights. So very nice choice of macro, but just so much melee, nothing to counter the dragon, no dragon hawks to counter the Griffins, no gargoyles to counter the Griffins, and ultimately that becomes their undoing. I realize that my mortars aren't going to be able to do any more damage. Go ahead and come back around. I say GG as I just took out the Archmage and got level 4 on my Mountain King. Ghouls trying to join the fight, but Ghouls against Griffins, yeah, like 2 hits, they're dead, and that is the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed that. Here's the final score, and yeah, maybe I'll see you on USWest.